Yeah, we slow getting back. It's been a long holiday, y'all. Long holiday. What? Welcome back to another episode of That's the Law. I'm gonna go ahead and get this link out into these places real quick.
Gang.
hmm
Let me do the same.
Y'all holiday was straight.
It's been a day.
It's been a day today.
It's been a day.
Mm. Yeah, mine was alright. Got to.
I'm on
I
my
don't
third.
know if I rested my liver like I was supposed to, but
Like I'm on my third shift for the day.
not the third shift.
I would
Third.
come to your party.
Girl, I'm weak.
I just saw their status.
I got a lot of responses that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
You throwing a party?
Apparently, for my birthday,
Oh,
She
when
gonna
is
do
it?
I'm throwing an all black party, death to my 20s.
Girl, the way you hold a festival, I know you
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
screaming. I think that's
Yeah.
that's why I'm nervous. Cause I feel like everybody gonna be showing up expecting that level. So let me try to
Right,
get
but
my
yeah.
stuff together.
You gotta at least match it.
Me and Malik probably just gonna be a dual party since our birthdays are a week apart.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Y'all probably do this every year, don't y'all?
Do
Just
the who?
one big extravaganza.
It's gonna be lit though. Whatever we do. I'm just trying to figure out a theme. I know what I want. I want some aerial bartenders.
Oh man, so you want the little trapeze folk? On the,
Yeah.
Oh man, so you want us at the circus? We finna be in the outcast.
It's gonna
It's
be
lit.
We
lit.
might have to shoot a video with the damn
For
party.
real,
Right?
like
No,
that.
I'm definitely gonna have a recap.
Like, yeah, you bring your camera and just sit there, don't you?
I didn't think I was gonna get that many responses. Now I'm gonna have to cut some.
Look, everybody better bring a gift.
Well, I might do like donations, like all the donations that go towards the festival, whatever we do for the community, the
Oh, yeah, that would be
community portion.
Why I can't see where it is?
I went to the Four Phones page. Go to the Four Phones page. And,
Oh yeah, it's in the big group.
Okay, I didn't see it in the big group. I might start sending it out. Now,
All right, well yeah, while y'all sending them out, look, this is the first episode of the new year for That's the Law. We're a little out of whack, out of rhythm, but we gonna get to it because we got some shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run through the docket. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just run through everything that we talking about today. The main thing we probably gonna talk about at the end. Somebody posted, women don't understand that you got to do wife shit to become a wife. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that later. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't like the way that go.
yeah,
Another one.
I ain't like that.
Another one, Gabrielle Union said that she felt comfortable cheating than her first marriage because she
I
paid
felt
all
that.
the bills. We're
I
gonna
felt that.
go put a pin in that. We're gonna put a pin in
I
that.
felt that because
You know what I'm
I've been there, done that, and I felt
I
like
am
that.
weak.
Another one is sharing locations in a relationship. What are folks' thoughts on that? And then,
Depends on the type of human.
but what we
being.
gonna start off with is shout out to all them folk that told they girl that it would be better if I spent the night over here with the kids for Christmas with my BM so we can all just open the gifts. It make more sense. That way I ain't gotta drive over there in the morning.
Ooh, child.
You
You
broke
know what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
That's
You
still a
better-
Shout out to
thing.
them folks. Shout out to
you
them.
better tell
That's
come
still a
on.
thing.
Y'all ever got your heart broke during the holidays?
Yes.
Like,
Oh yes! Oh my
I-
gosh, I
I-
have.
I ain't never had nothing happen during the holiday. You know what
I
I'm saying?
have actually. That's crazy.
Everybody I done dealt with don't want to jump outside like in them summer months. Like, you know what I'm saying? My shit be in turmoil right after Memorial Day. That little trip to Myrtle. You like, what you doing down there? Don't worry about it. No, oh man, no, it's over with.
Alright, I done
But
sent
yeah,
this out
though,
to
like
quite a few people.
that holiday, like that's interesting because so it's just like because both of y'all parents like in that situation, what is the best way to co-parent? Like, because I know people be having their excuses and people be having like their reasons just to be chilling over there with their BM or their BD or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, what is the best co-parent during the holidays? What somebody may have messed up on this past year doing some wild shit. Probably got caught up in some shit. What's the best way to go about it? What y'all think?
To break up with somebody in a holiday?
Not to break up with somebody on a holiday.
Right.
I was just talking about like just randomly, but it was just
Co-parenting.
yeah, basically that like
It's
yo,
just
you dealing with
picking-
somebody and like yo, I'm about to go over here with you know what I'm saying with my wife on, you know what I'm saying. I just want to see them opening gifts. Like some people don't even use opening gifts as a family.
What happened
Calm
to
down, women.
what happened to I mean, you can't just have two.
Right.
That's
Why
it.
why
That's
you
it.
gotta, why you gotta have a sleepover?
That's it. I mean, those are not bad questions.
Like they open gifts at your house, they open gifts at my house, and you can do like the day before, the day after, or you can come over that morning. But spending the night is just that's wild. That's wild.
That is a little strange.
That's wild.
R&B gonna be back in a second. You know what I'm saying? But he got the little hotline number. Yeah, y'all go ahead and call. Give y'all thoughts. I'm super.
What's the hotline number? It's not on the thing. We need to post that in the Chiz app.
It's in the Chiz app. Like yeah, just
What?
tap on it. Like yeah, just tap
They
on
said
it.
tap on it.
We got a hotline number now?
Yeah, we got a hotline
We
number
moving
now.
up in this little in this 2023.
I'm like such a nerd when I'm looking down.
You must start-
From
I
this
need to
view.
start
Like,
making
Well,
my
you out there
glasses
touching
look
the screen with your face.
promotional videos. Do I need to turn off my Wi-Fi? What's going on in here?
What?
My Wi-Fi tripping out.
Man, yo, I ain't even on the Wi-Fi
I can't
right
even
now.
see the chat.
I can't either.
Y'all
Maybe
can't see
because
it.
it's not a
Is
live.
somebody talking?
That's a live chat. I don't
It is
see.
live. Like yeah.
I don't see the number, but yeah, the number is in the chat if y'all want to call in. So how does that work? Will we hear them through?
I think he got the number. And he gonna come in like, wait, somebody calling.
So okay, R&B got the number, so you guys can call in and answer questions. Richie, that's the extent of what they can do.
Or just voice
Or
their
ask
opinions
a
about what we
question.
talking about.
Okay.
Because my thing is, if that was your excuse, how did you say it? Like, how did you get out of it? Like, you really slept over that Christmas Eve
No.
and was chilling. Like,
I
I want to
no
hear
way.
a successful story. Like, yeah, I said it and it was cool
I'm
with it.
curious to hear that
Like,
too.
that's
how'd you get
interesting.
away with that? Yeah.
Another thing is, how'd you keep your hoes after them pajama pictures?
You know what it's giving though? Bro, it's giving like
How
the
did you-
kids don't know you're broken up.
Mm.
That's what it's
That's what it
giving.
is. No, that's exactly what it is.
Like,
they don't want the kids
The
to
kids
know.
don't know you're broken up, so I had to sleep over here.
Them kids ain't stupid.
You know.
They
you
be
can't-
knowing.
They might think daddy be going at work or something, and like, you know what I
Man,
mean? Like,
kids
you
are
never know.
smart
Especially
these
like in
days.
like if we referring to like a Blueface kind of situation, you feel me? Like, he's like a rapper. His son might think he's still with mommy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never
Just
know.
you know
Like,
what I'm saying? You're wrong. He's just
Daddy
on the
on the
road.
road.
He's just on tour.
Daddy on
right. and it's like you don't know no better because
You don't
daddy
know
come home and be rubbing up on mommy.
Not daddy on tour.
And then no, you never know for real, because that don't make no sense. Ain't no fucking way that I'm in a relationship with a man who has a baby mother and you're sleeping over on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Buy the presents, put them under the tree, and the baby can come here for Christmas number 2. You fucking tripping. Or we can go over there with the gifts and whatever. If
Yeah.
it's like a cool situation, but like, why you need to sleep over? That's
You're not
weird.
sleeping at my house.
That's weird.
That shit crazy.
I'm sorry.
That shit. So yeah, go ahead and call, and so I just want to see him rush in here with somebody
Yeah,
like
there's
it
some
wasn't
number.
even like that.
Yeah,
Make
the
sure
He
number,
was
you
just
call
trying to
the
save
number
on
on
gas.
the
You
thing
know,
if
gas
wanna,
was high.
the number should
Right.
be in the chat.
I just want to hear everybody's excuses.
My phone is tripping out.
Who you
but-
think was more devastated? Dudes seeing they little shorty wop in the pajamas, or women folks seeing they, you know what I'm saying, they little in them pajamas? Who you
I'm
think
trying
be
to
more
think
hurt by that?
how I would. Can I be honest? If my husband went over to his ex-wife's house to take pajama pictures with their son, I don't think I would be bothered. But see, I'm different too. I'm gonna throw that in there.
You're
I'm
different too, and
I wouldn't
you
be
have a
bothered by that.
respectful man. So I feel like in your particular situation, you
Yeah.
would know
Yeah, I would
that
know.
it was
Yeah.
like if it
That
happened,
shit rough.
it was for a good reason.
Correct.
That
Yeah.
shit
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be just because he was like trying the waters. Like
Yeah.
you have like a unicorn situation.
I think
Yeah,
my
that
question be
makes
like, why
sense.
y'all ain't just go
You-
to Kmart and take the real pictures? Why did y'all need pajama pictures? Why did you
No,
need to be
'cause
in
it's-
there?
I mean,
a
I can
Christmas
feel
thing.
it if it was like the baby was like, I really want all of us. Like this year, my baby was
Right.
like, I really want all of us to dress up. Yada yada
Yeah.
yada. Like that's, you know what I mean. If the request is by the baby and it's just for pictures,
Do it.
you don't have to do a whole fucking sleepover
Now
just
that-
to fit
yeah,
the
I agree
theme
with that,
of the
though.
picture.
No, I agree with that.
But
You're
you
not sleeping
can
over.
put your pajamas on and do the little thing, whatever. You're still technically family.
Yep.
But don't.
My thing,
Don't
just like
do
y'all
too
said, at
much.
2 different locations, like, you know what I'm saying, they should have a mom set and they should have a pop set.
Like, kids want to see their family units
I
together,
get it, yeah.
and it's important too. I'm real big on it. It's important. So like, I think that kids need to see that because I'm really big on like, you know what I'm saying, my bonus son seeing us all together, even with his mom too. Like I'm really big on trying to push for those situations because it's important to know, because if not, you're going to make the kid feel like they're playing sides no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like that kid is going to feel like they're playing sides or they're picking sides. So if that child sees y'all together as a unit, they change even how they interact when they're around you and when they're around their mom. That changes because now they know, okay, like they're a unit. My mom talking to my other mom, my dad talking to my mom and other mom. So it's like they act differently. You can have a more cohesive family unit. I find that it's a lot more helpful, and we're all working together. And you want your child to feel that way. I would never want my bonus son to feel like I don't like his mom, and that's why we never do things together. You know what I'm saying? Because then
even if that's the case, you keep that away from the
correct.
baby.
He should never
know.
Right.
And I mean, I think I agree with you. I think I'm not fortunate enough to be in that same kind of scenario, but I feel like if it is possible to be done that way, then I think that's ideal. You want it to be cohesive. You want everybody to get along and everyone to accept the position that everyone is in for the sake of the child. That's what you want.
That's ideal.
That part and that part again. Quick shouts in the comments. What he talking about? Like, oh shit, call in line. You know what I'm saying? I think my side was talking about that situation we're gonna talk about later. Talking about rich people do what they can't. DJ, you in there fighting for his life. He ain't doing that. Oh, he ain't. So
now rich people get away with murder.
My style's pajamas lead to sex. Look,
I can't see my style's comments.
I can't see anything. I don't know why it's being like that.
Yeah, that's what comments say right there.
Oh,
yo, why is it like that?
Right, mine's look like that too.
Hold on.
I think because it was live and you was in the live before me and her, so we can only see the chats that happened after we joined in the live because it's still a live chat.
But I thought you could still like just go
scroll up.
Try it again.
Well,
it
starts
from
the time that you join the live if it's live. I did overview. Live chat.
Pajamas lead to sex. I hate you.
That's what he said.
Pajamas lead. Oh my god.
Oh, that worked.
That's not.
Why did you gotta go to Reggie's? That's weird.
Yeah,
pajamas don't lead to sex. Lingerie leads to sex. First of all, let's get that correct.
Now the
no, I don't think pajamas lead to sex. I mean,
the roller's cap and big shirt that could lead to it too.
You said what shirt?
That big shirt, that overshirt. I don't know what y'all call it.
You shouldn't be wearing the t-shirt and panties. You should not be wearing that with your baby daddy.
Nah, you were just saying that. I was just saying like in general. Like nah, don't be doing that. Pajamas.
Oh my god.
With a lot of buttons and a drawstring tied.
Where I need a
He ain't doing that, LOL. That's Malik.
Right, yeah, he in that fight. Like, nah, he ain't doing that. Your husband not doing none of that. All right, but yeah, that was an interesting take, you know what I'm saying? That was just, our little warm up to get back from the holidays, talk about how folks maybe should have did their holidays. So yeah, the next one. It's a little tweet saying when y'all vibing and you get to thinking about some old shit and it just hit you. Y'all ain't never been in that situation.
I hate when that happens.
Hold on, say it again.
Be like a
y'all be vibing, having like a good time, but then like
you
it just hit you.
You be like, did.
Oh, what you do? Ooh.
You would just sit there like.
I had a moment last night.
Like a That's So Raven moment.
You had a moment last night.
I had a moment last night.
What happened?
I don't even know if I want to bring it up, but I'm an open person, so I bring it up. I'm not gonna name no names.
Okay.
So. I go downstairs and I go turn off the lights and I just hear a bunch of talking going on. And so my husband off his streaming room downstairs. And so I'm like, okay, he left Twitch up. So somebody like live streaming Twitch and you can hear all the commotion. So I go in there to turn it off and his Discord app was up. And it was a chat. Like, I went to go close it, but my eyes went straight to this one chat. It was, like, down a couple of names.
Let me guess. Something
it was
told
a
you?
person. It was just, like, you know how I'm unfortunately that person. My eyes or my ears always go to what I should not be seeing or hearing. I hate it, but it happens. That's the first thing I seen. Like, it jumped out at me of a person who we no longer converse with. And so, Yeah, I blocked it and exited the chat, but it was no conversation in there. Let me just be clear. It's nothing that he did wrong. It's just the fact that the chat was there, and it brought back old feelings because I disliked that person, and it kind of made me upset. Now I'm upstairs and he's sleeping. I'm like, wake up, you know what I'm saying?
I need you to be upset with me.
And I'm like, why you didn't exit the chat? Like, delete the chat and block it and make sure it can never pop up again. And he just like, what? I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even use the app. It just
I start wiping
up.
my eyes out of reflex.
Like, wait, what?
Get the 20
It was
phone.
one of those moments, and he woke up like so sweet, like, hey baby, like, you know, I'm like,
And he was like,
I had to keep my cool. And I went downstairs to get him something, which was worse. Like, I don't know if y'all seen them TikTok videos, like when you mad at somebody but you still love them.
Yeah, so you sitting there like,
I'm like, take your, like his stomach was upset, and I got like upset stomach drops. I'm like, here, baby, take your drops. And so tell me why. I said I put an extra one for you on your desk right here. Now tell me why you had. And he just looking like, what in the world? So
why y'all be wanting to wake a motherfucker up out they sleep?
I mean,
because if
y'all don't never
when
be
you
mad
sleep-
when the sun is up. Y'all don't never be mad when the sun is up. Like, it be 3 p.m. Y'all straight.
No, that's the worst, though.
2:17.
That's the worst when you get mad before you gotta go to work.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Them arguments
Bro.
be brutal, and then you still gotta go to work.
Bro.
Whew.
Then they said something right before you clocked in.
Man.
You be like,
Your whole work day is fucked up. Like,
it's like you about to clock in, you see the message from your locking screen. You like, see, I don't even know why the fuck. Hey, boss, I'll be right there.
I just think it's funny how.
Yo, listen. and the crazy thing is, because it pop up on your lock screen, it's nothing you could have done to not see it.
Right.
And now you like, see, let me, y'all.
Literally. I gotta use the bathroom.
Well, my bad.
Can you take this call
My
for me
bad.
real quick?
You been in there a minute, girl. My stomach hurt.
My badge in the car, your badge in your pocket, mind your business. Right, bruh.
Lord, man.
Man, look.
Whew,
Yeah,
that's a thing. That's a thing right there. That just brought back bad memories for me.
So is it something that y'all, that folk, like, is it something different every moment, or is it like a trigger that y'all just had to deal with, like yo, I gotta fix this because this shit, like, I'm too traumatized from whatever, or just be like,
this particular trigger has been bothering me for the past 2 years.
2 years.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, because each time it does get better,
Uh-huh.
but it was like a really serious thing. So it's like, healing is a journey. It's not overnight. But the thing that I really love about,
I just want to say, he said you threw the drops at him.
I seen that comment, and I disagree with that, because maybe I threw the one at him that was given to him, but I placed the other one on his nightstand, real gentle.
Wow. See,
I might have I don't remember throwing it, but I might have been like, huh, you know. He didn't have to call me out. Anywho,
It was more of a flicked wrist. Yeah.
I think it was like a flint wrist.
I was just trying to make sure it got to him. That's all.
Whatever.
It was like a frisbee. Like, yeah.
I'm freaking weak. But no, like, healing takes time. So, you know, but it comes up. It's just those things you go through in life. When it come up, it just stings. And maybe we have to talk it through again to, you know what I'm saying? And if it was him, I would do the same for him. And he does the same for me. It's not like I get rude or ignorant in the beginning, maybe, but not now. It's just like, I just need to talk through this, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm in my feelings right now. Like, let's talk through it. And you just gotta reassure your partner. That's the part of being in a relationship. You go through things, and you gotta know how to talk through them. Like, I'm pretty sure couples who lose babies or have some traumatic happen have to constantly talk about that thing. Maybe every time the baby's birthday comes around, or on holidays. Like, that's why they say couples who lose a child together, like, the statistics of them staying together is very low. Like, very low. Because communicating through something like that is not easy.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
So, glass half full, would you say that reaction, I'm sure it was better than the first time you reacted to something of that nature, right? So
Of course.
So you were
In the
working
beginning,
on
it was like...
So, yeah, you was working
Yeah.
on it.
It was bad. It was bad in the beginning.
Yeah, smell your flaws.
That's
Like,
dope
yeah.
though that you're both able to like continue to work through that, because I think a lot of people that get in relationships, like I know, like even myself, like I'm real bad with like, once you make me feel any kind of way, bro, like you not gonna get the same Alicia again. And like that's the part that like I kind of like hate about myself. Like at the same time, because like I can be so dope, but the second I feel like I have to have a wall up, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm fucking, like, I'm a tank. I don't care. I'm gonna fight everything. I'm gonna combat everything. Don't play with me. Don't even look at me the wrong way. Like, because it's just, like, you already, like, because I'm not a crossing type of person. So, like, I feel like if you cross me, it's like, for what?
That's your protective mechanism.
You know what I mean? And then when if I can't understand for what, then my brain goes even crazier behind it.
That
and I think
understanding piece is a lot.
Bro, and that's why I think it's so dope that you guys can work through it, because I feel like a lot of the reason why I've held on to so much like resentment in my life, period, is because I didn't have people around me that wanted to break shit down for me or wanted to be like, hey, like, this is where my head was at and this is where whatever. So in my mind, it's easy to just be like, you're just evil. You just don't give a fuck. You just hurting. Like, you just, you know what I mean? And it's just like, how am I supposed to know if you can't break it down? And so like, with that lack of understanding, but then it's like hard because like, obviously in life, there's a lot of times you're not going to understand and you still have to be okay and figure it out. But, bitch. Yeah.
Because that's a lot. Like, not having understanding is deep. And like you said, a lot of people don't even understand why they did what they did to you. Because they haven't even figured out
and are too
what's
ashamed
wrong
to
with
say
them.
that.
Right.
They won't just be
Especially
like, I don't
if it's
know.
a man.
Yes.
They don't even know, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to do that inner work that we can. And so that's when it's like, okay, you need to go talk to somebody and figure out what you got going on. And once they can figure out how to even communicate with you, how they hurt you, that's when you can come together and have those conversations. It wasn't that me and Malik started out like that, because we did not.
Right.
But he had to learn how to communicate why he was doing maybe what he was doing. And sometimes it was because of something that I did.
But you don't be wanting to accept it because you already feel like they did something wrong, so you get to act however you want to act because whatever. But then you don't realize you're really contributing to the fire. At the
I'm
same
still
time.
here, y'all. They just
But you're
talking
like,
some good shit.
Don't fucking start that with me, and it won't be nothing. And then you just end up making it something more. It's just like
that accountability as a woman is hard, but we have to do it. Like, you have to be accountable. And I don't know what it is about being a woman that you just like, no, y'all did this to me. Y'all made me
started
this
it.
way.
First phrase, but niggas. Like, that be y'all first.
But
niggas. But no, at the same time, niggas. No, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time.
Oh, starting that one, beating that ass. No,
If more women could be accountable, though, for their actions, oh my God, y'all. It would be a lot less hurt men out here in relationships would flourish a lot.
Niggas wouldn't even know how to act. Yeah, it was my fault. My
even
bad.
with this whole like hot girl thing, it's like I feel like everybody do what they want to do.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But it's like, do what you want to do.
I appreciate that,
but at the same time, do not be confused when the life that you were initially looking for is no longer available to you.
I'm gonna walk out.
Like
I'm gonna walk out because
it made sense to start doing men the way that they do you.
I'm gonna walk out
because where did that get them? So where is that gonna get you? And that's why I don't understand.
I know. I'm coming to church.
I've been dragged. I've been pissed the fuck off. But ain't no man in this life gonna make me a fast bitch.
Woo!
I don't give a fuck.
Good gosh.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't no man in this life gonna make me a fast bitch.
What you just said,
it's
I
not
don't even
gonna
think
happen.
people understand the magnitude of what you just said.
Because you're gonna alter your whole life path. Whatever path he's on, you just put yourself on by being like him.
Shit.
It don't make
I hope
sense.
somebody listened to that and really took that in. Because there's a lot of city girls that be complaining to their friends, oh, I want to be a wife, but you... Listen, that is some deep shit. I'm gonna have to leave
that's
it at
one thing
that.
I will stand
But that's
on.
deep.
My attitude be
That's
wild.
deep.
But I would
I'm
definitely
sorry.
not. I won't let
That's
a man
deep.
make me so resentful that I just hand my body out.
Because
to
you're
make a
using
point.
your vagina for revenge, first of all.
Now, if that's how you like to move, and that's just how you like to move, and you with it, and you don't give a fuck what nobody say, do you, baby?
They said it was a.
She need to do it. That's law.
They said it was a.
She need to do it. That's law.
And that's law.
And that's law.
There was a tweet that was like, yeah, you fucking some nigga to get back at some other nigga.
Woo!
The only person you disappointing is your daddy.
Oh
Bro,
my God.
I'm not gonna lie, I did it one time in my life.
How did it
some
make
years
you feel?
back.
Like after you did?
Like disgusting. And honestly, I felt like it was going to make me feel so much better because I was dealing with somebody that just was not getting it. They were just not understanding. And I kept trying to give them chances, and I kept trying to give them chances and understand. And they just could not be faithful for nothing. And it was just like, I just felt like, you know what? Is this what we're going to do? Because it was like that part of me that was like, I'm not ready to leave him yet. Ooh. But we were like, but we were in like a break kind of period at the same time. Like we kind of had stopped talking for a couple weeks. I kind of went in my own way and was whatever. But we knew we were gonna, you know what I mean? And I just kind of let one thing lead to another. And immediately after, I knew I fucked up.
And so
immediately after,
your thought was like, I still want to be with him, but I'm gonna sleep with such and such to make him jealous so he can still want to be with me.
No, my fucking thing was, I want you to understand my pain.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to understand what it is that you doing to me because you not understanding. And as many times as I'm trying to fucking talk to you about it and show you and be there and all this stuff, you not hearing me. So now that I don't give a fuck and this man is in my ear, like paying attention to me while I'm hurting and whatever.
That is gonna happen.
That's what happened. And it was like one of those things that I would have never normally did. But I just had enough. And then I did it, and I was like, this is why I wouldn't have normally did this. But it was like a learning experience because it was like, I knew already I wasn't that type of bitch, but it verified that for me. Like, I've never resentfully fucked anybody, like, ever again in my life.
Well, thank you for your honesty, because I always wondered how girls who do that felt, because they be talking about it like it's nothing.
No, and like I mean, I think some people feel that way, but I didn't feel like that. I felt like gross because it didn't feel like something I really genuinely wanted to do. It felt more like it felt like I was using him to make a point, and it just made me feel like all over the place, like just wrong. So I just wasn't. I wasn't with the shits. I'm not with the city.
So
girl
revenge fucks don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it never worked.
That's law.
Yeah, what is like weaponizing?
I don't think they work
like
at the end
sexuality?
anyway.
Like,
I don't think they do anyway because then it's like if you think about it, even people who are about that shit, they end up just fucking back and forth over and over and over again to fucking, you know what I mean, to try to make themselves.
Because men can do it way easier than we can.
Yeah.
So.
And then it just ends up being this back and forth thing of like, oh well, saw something in his phone, so I'm about to pop out this weekend. Ooh, saw her doing this, about to do whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And then it just ends up.
That house is at the clinic. Faithfully.
Swear. And that's too much. That's a lot of energy of like resentful fucking.
We talking about it today.
We done went in like crazy, like
that was just
this church tonight. Jeez.
All right, now R&B said he wanted to talk about it, but you know what I'm saying, he busy in the back legislating or whatever. So he had sent us a screenshot of this conversation. It was like, yo, you remember me, this so and so from the other night. Oh damn, I didn't even want to take your number. I was low key just taking one for the team.
Hold on. This was said in the conversation?
Yeah, it's a conversation right here.
Oh wow.
Who she said that to?
I don't know who it was. It was just a random.
It was posted.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use my number yet? That's all.
My boy.
Yeah, I was just taking one for the team. My baby. That's
damn.
me.
Why he had to say that like that though?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, my baby.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, beloved, I was just taking one for the team.
Oh, my God.
Y'all ain't never kind of ran interference for y'all homegirl?
Yeah, nope. But I would never admit to that.
Oh, no. See, that's where niggas is different.
That's because, men take rejection differently.
You see, that was the last message in the conversation. We ain't finna play with you.
Who is that?
Oh, we don't know.
So, no, I'm saying, is that the girl? Did the guy say that to her?
The guy said that to her.
Oh.
She asked why you didn't use my number.
She was reaching out, and he was like, yeah, back, type shit.
Oh, man. I mean... I just wouldn't have responded. He should have just not responded.
Yeah.
That's
doing too much.
We gotta.
I feel like people go too hard to like intentionally hurt other people.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to be like, no, bro, you ugly as shit. You can literally just be like, nah,
I'm okay.
Like,
we gotta do better at taking care of each other's. And I know we're not our brother's keeper, but at some point we gotta be, because we're killing each other. We have no problem spreading hate, but we have all this issue spreading love. And sometimes spreading love is just having couth, you know what I'm saying, and being able to respond to people in a more respectful way, and just kind of protecting them. Because think about it, if it was you, how would you feel?
Well, I think I'm like trying to revisit that place because I feel like I used to be that person that was like, no matter what, like nobody's gonna alter my character. Like if I just want to be this like love giving person. Like, I'm not gonna let people get to me, whatever, whatever. And that's how I was for a very long time. And honestly, going through like a lot of stuff I went through in the past years, especially being homeless and seeing a lot of people that were supposed to be on my side not be on my side, I became like this very bitter, like hardened person. And I feel like I'm trying to learn now how to become that, like, well, I'm just gonna love you regardless, because I'm realizing now how harmful it is to yourself to be that bitter fucking person, because it's like you feel like you're protecting yourself, but you're really just like hollowing the fuck out of yourself. Like,
I think it's got to be an easy medium. I've literally been struggling with this.
Because if you're too nice,
Christmas.
they'll, you know what I'm saying, like,
you get taken advantage of.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm literally at the point where it's like, I just want to drop everything and run. Like, that's how bad it is, because it's like, man, I sought out to just bless people, be a blessing to people, and I'm still constantly being taken advantage of. And I'm
so
like,
I feel like
I don't want to be
intimidate people and it
bitter
bothers me.
either. Well, I think it's no.
So
Intimidating people
y'all on
is a
two
bad
opposite
thing to
sides.
have, though, because certain people might not try you.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
then some
saying?
people
Like-
don't want to even hear me because they're like, she's just gonna bark. Like, there she go, just whatever.
I
Like,
don't know
you
with
know
the
what I
medium,
mean?
it's got to be a good
There you
medium,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe just being more assertive and not being afraid to say no, but also choosing when you want to help people, right? Choosing when to be caring, choosing very carefully who to do things for. But I don't know, because it's like being a nice person will get you beat up. Being bitter will kind of have you lonely. I'm trying to find a good medium, but it's a lot emotionally.
It's hard.
You know, and it's crazy because, like, I end up in these situations where I don't even know I'm doing it. And then when I'm in that spot, I'm complaining to my friend. My friend's just like, girl, you did it again. You let somebody else take advantage of you. And I'm like, oh, my God.
It just all depends on what
You know?
compromises y'all willing to make. Because, you know, if you're going to be real hard, stern, and you just got to be okay with being by yourself a lot of times, because you're not going to be all that approachable. And then when you're dealing with a lot of people, it's like, who do you want to take a chance on? Because it's a chance.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody going to reach out. So it's just like, are you willing to take a chance on people on one side, and are you willing to just be okay with being by yourself on the other side? Like, I'm all about meeting in the middle, but I feel like it's pros and cons to both sides. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I do have to find a better balance, I think, in general. But I think I'm too good at reading people. So I get fed up with people's shit real quick. Like, I would literally sit there for 5 minutes and be like, oh, you a whole fool. Like, you know what I mean? And so, like, within those first 5 minutes, I'm smiling and waving, but I don't really want to see you after this, like, little, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, and so that's my problem, is like.
It's not a problem, though. That's actually a gift. Maybe not the most pleasant one, but that's a gift. Having discernment is a gift.
Yeah, but then
Because it
I
can
tend to still
protect
surround
you.
myself with toxic shit. I am still learning how to not. I don't know. You know, it's
like
a learning process.
Toxicity follows. I don't know. It's getting
When you're used
toxic
to
is different now.
Hey.
Hey, toxic will befriend you, support you, love you, care for you, but to a certain point, and then all of a sudden, boom. Hey,
Well, and the
I'm
problem
toxic.
too with if you grew up in toxicity, it's like you're constantly looking for the person that hurt you to heal you.
hey, shout out to y'all
And
for
then
talking
if
about
you
this shit.
find people that remind you of the toxic shit that hurt you initially, then you're looking for them to heal the
heal
shit.
it.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
somebody-
And it's
oh
like
my
it becomes
God.
this whole
Cycle.
like
Oh yeah,
It's
there's two things you don't want to be.
crazy.
You don't want to be a trigger and you don't realize it, and you don't want to
You
be
want-
somebody's savior.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you don't
take
want
it
like
with
somebody feeling
There
like,
another cup.
nah, this.
Is this the extra cup?
I'm freaking weak. No. It's, y'all don't have to dump. Oh, it is the extra cup under there. That's some good shit though, girl. Because
And honestly, I can say that like I'm even guilty of that shit. Like I come from madness, and then I chose madness over and over, and then I continue to react like madness in situations that I wish that I
Because
wouldn't.
you felt you could navigate madness better because you were.
I feel
accustomed
more
to it.
comfortable in
Yep,
it.
Yep.
I've been. Is that enough? You want more?
I'll take a little bit more.
I'm too accustomed to it.
You stupid.
I'm too accustomed to it, so I am like unintentionally more comfortable in toxic shit. But then when I'm too much in toxic shit, I wish I was out of it.
I think my toxic trait would just be expecting something to go wrong. Because I'm so
Yes.
used to it going wrong, I might make it go wrong myself.
Oh, I sabotage all the time.
Just to heat shit. Like,
Yeah, it's self-sabotaging is bad. And one thing I'm learning, like, I did like a manifestation challenge, is that always assuming something is gonna go wrong can put a wall up that, and it can actually prevent you from being successful. Because in order to be successful, you already have to think like that thing has happened. So if you're the type of person that's thinking this is going to go wrong, you will never. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you're going to hit a wall and you'll never tap into that success because you're already sabotaging it mentally in a spiritual realm before it can even manifest physically. It's a very hard thing to get over mentally. I'm working on it myself. Because I'm the type of person, I don't get excited about nothing until it's physical and it's happening. When I buy my car, I don't get excited until the keys are in my hand. When I bought my house, I didn't get excited until the keys were in my hand. And I didn't even realize I had bought a house until doggone near 6 months later when I was walking my daughter and her stroller down the street and I was walking up to my house and it hit me. Like I started crying. I was like, oh shit, I bought a house. Like it's real. Nobody came and took it away from me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that is just growing up not having... You know what I'm saying?
Like
shit
go wrong right at the last minute.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Dad saying, yeah, I'm going to be at your birthday party, but he never show up. Right. Shit like that. And so, like, you just try to prepare yourself so in case it doesn't happen, in case that person doesn't show up for me, in case this event doesn't become successful, I'm going to be okay because I never got excited about it being successful in the first place. And it's a very hard thing to stop doing when you have been doing it damn near all your life to protect yourself.
Yeah. It's way easier to not have hope and be pleasantly surprised than to be so hopeful and get let down time and time again.
It sucks to get let down. And it's the crazy thing that it's so crazy that that's what it takes to be successful though, because you have to be willing to take very hard failures in order to be successful. You have to be able to handle those failures in order to be successful. But you try to protect yourself from failing too badly. You thinking that'll help me to keep going, but you're never going to reach a level of success unless you're willing to take that big risk and fail big.
And you can't really know success unless you fall and figure out a way out.
Correct.
There's really no way to really understand what you're made of unless you hit a low you never expected and find a way back.
Ooh, child. Look, let me tell you something. We need to have a master class. They should be paying for this podcast right here because this some good content, okay?
I mean, yeah, this. So Ravonda been in the chat. First thing she was like, she would agree with you as far as like setting up boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Being more palatable, being more approachable, like you know what I'm saying, or less than. And then she was also saying the limiting your mind in a box. And we also got to praise little victories, just like I was saying earlier, like how you reacted this time a whole lot better than you probably reacted to that trigger the first time. Like, sometimes like getting the flowers ain't enough. You're going to get your flowers, especially if you're doing great shit. A lot of times we'll get them flowers and not even take the chance to smell them. Like, but we asking for them. Give me my flowers now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Some people sitting on a whole greenhouse, don't even walk in. Like, like all the flowers in the world, they not even appreciating themselves. Like, that's what's crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
That mental block again.
Right. And just like you said, like the whole like manifesting. Like I was looking at this documentary, like I think it was like the Aztecs of like they were just building their civilization. And like they were doing like some heinous acts like blood sacrifices and all that type of shit, right? And in my mind I was just like, why wouldn't they just stop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why keep doing that? Like, y'all successful. Why do y'all got to keep going back to those old ways? And I thought about it. What if they stopped and it just so happened to be like a bad winter or like some shit happened? Because like they had a really good civilization, like some shit called the aqueduct. It's motherfuckers now that can't even figure that shit out type shit. But like I said, they were just doing heinous shit like blood sacrifices for like for the shit that they believed in. And it's just like it's about manifesting because had they stopped, they'd have been like, oh shit, we stopped and that's why shit going bad. It's probably some shit went bad while they was like building and it never fucked them up in their mind because it was like as long as we keep doing what we doing, we're gonna be successful. Like with that act. So it's just like, sometimes it did take manifesting, not of that extreme. But it's just like I get the mindset. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, keep your head above water. Like, and that's how they was doing it. It's wild, but it's just like they really had almost delusion about them, but they continued to be successful. Like until like the shit happened with, you know what I'm saying, it was a whole bunch of other shit happened, like for the Aztecs, but like during their heyday, like that's what they were doing. And it's like I was just like, damn, why the fuck do they keep doing this when they already good? Because in their mind, that's how they continue to be good type shit. So like, yeah,
It
that's
became a routine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really what it takes.
Yeah.
So this is another interesting. We might talk about this one for a second. I personally don't agree with it because it just sounds wrong. But it's a requested DNA test. If she only slept with you, she won't be offended. I, in fact, think if she only slept with you, she will, in fact, be offended. Like,
Well, that's true.
like what are you trying to say?
It would
And
be
there ain't no trying. It's just like, damn, I think I said it. Like,
But
I think it
it's-
depends on the type of relationship. I think that if you've been in a relationship with somebody for like 3.5 years or something, and you've been committed to each other, and it makes sense that that would be your baby, then it's probably a stupid question to ask. I mean,
Tell that to the guy who gonna be paying child support for 18 years for a child that ain't his because he put his name on the birth certificate and didn't know it wasn't his child.
yeah, but then it's like.
I think.
I mean, personally, I feel like I wouldn't really give a fuck because if I'm gonna say that you're the fucking daddy, it's
You the
because
daddy.
you're the daddy.
Yeah.
If you want to look stupid, you go pay for that test just to go test have somebody else tell you what I already told you. That's on you. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think some guys just be a little extra about it, but then at the same time, I think I've also come across women that be crazy on that type of shit.
what you,
too,
what you
so-
I
mean?
think too.
What you mean? I feel like we gotta say it. You gotta say it with words, just so like they know.
Like I know of like women that have set up men with babies. I know of women
Good trap.
that have allowed a man to believe that he was the father and was not the father.
Yeah.
So like I know that them shady ass women exist in life. So like I said, I feel like it just depends on the relationship, on the vibe that a person has. I feel like in certain circumstances, it should be obvious that you're the dad. You shouldn't have to ask. But then it's like at the same time, like I said, if it's that serious to you,
I mean,
whatever. But
avoid the awkwardness of having to ask. I think the hospital should just do it when the baby's born. If the dad is there in the hospital and before he signs the birth certificate, I feel like a DNA test should be done before he puts his name in the birth certificate. And that way, avoid the man having to ask the woman. It's going to be a legal requirement that before a man can sign the birth certificate, he needs to do a DNA test, or he can consent out to opt to not to do it.
That's smart as
Meaning
hell.
like, okay, I'm gonna sign this birth certificate, whether that child is mine or not, and I'm consenting to this. Meaning he's signing himself up for an 18-year.
But he know he
child
had,
support,
but he has
but
the
he had
information.
option.
But he has the information before
So-
he signs. I ain't mad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
like that,
I say
honestly.
doing it in the hospital, and I say married or not, everybody should do it, and it would save the courts a lot of money. It would save a lot of people some headache and a lot of time on the back end if they just did it. Just like I think they should do psych evals before moms go home with babies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It should just be done in the hospital, and
like
just
that.
it should be standard. Cause they make you do an affidavit of having a child out of wedlock,
yeah, they do.
and you have to sign that.
You gotta sign
If you
that
have a
if you're not
baby
married.
by a man that you're not married to, you have to sign an affidavit form that you had a child out of wedlock.
I had
So
no
they
idea.
make, if
'Cause
they
I
make
believe
you
in
do that,
condoms.
they should make you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do the DNA test and get it over with then. And if the daddy say, "Hey, I don't want the DNA test," it's fine. I'm assigned, then he can choose to. And later on, there ain't gonna be no
Right, ain't no dispute.
disputes.
Like, Your Honor, I heard here the results from the hospital.
But imagine though,
You see the timestamp of the results? It says 80
if
807.
it come back and it's not the daddy though. Imagine that
Oh,
in a
no.
hospital though. They might have to have security
That's probably why
doing
they
those
don't
sessions.
do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you
And
talking about, when it come back and it's not them? I thought you were saying,
Yeah.
like, they told them it was them and then it wasn't.
Nah.
I was like, damn, that's probably
Well,
why hospitals don't.
Yeah, I mean, either way, like, imagine that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they think it's their child and they find out that it's not in the hospital. Hopefully, the man have enough respect for the woman that just gave birth to not amp, but that would probably end a lot of relationships right there on the spot.
But then it's like also like women should not be allowing men to believe that they're the father of their kids
That
if they
part.
don't fucking know.
You got to take them into a room.
It goes back
Yeah.
to
You
that.
gotta- you gotta take 'em
yeah,
to
it
a
should be
room.
like a special room
gotta take 'em
with
into
an
a-
officer,
Like the
and
Green
a
Not even,
Chaplain.
not even an officer, like, just take them into a room. Like, look, these are the results.
It should be an officer.
And this is the birth certificate.
Matter of fact, they should just bring Maury in there.
Oh my god.
Like, just bring Maury in the room.
So you want Maury to go on hospital tours?
Yes, like,
Hospital
and Maury
tours.
should just go ahead and
We just
and
left
handle
Eddie
it.
Baby gonna be at Moses Cone on Tuesday.
We got White Man Raleigh on Thursday.
We ain't going to Rex.
Yeah, like, I mean, why not? If they doing paternity tests on K97.5, why are we not doing them in hospitals at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally
that's
doing
good
them live
content.
on air.
Finding out who the baby daddy is, that's
Yeah,
good content. People pay to see that.
Man, pay to see that. That's good content.
Like, man,
But yeah, I think they should just get it over with in the hospital.
that's
I like that though.
that's
a
not
good
a bad idea.
Now, if hospitals start doing that, they're going to have to run me a check.
Yep.
I'm
You
gonna
heard it here
I'm gonna have to
first.
write that down and patent that program,
Slow.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
submit that program to hospitals and see how that goes.
Yes.
The See Before You Sign program.
See before you sign, know before you sign.
Know before you sign.
Yeah, know before you.
Hi,
sign.
you guys. I'm Richie Nelson. I just want to let you know about knowledge. And before you sign your name on that birth certificate, it's good to know before you sign. You'll follow the link on the bottom of the screen. Get more information on why it's important.
Child. Yeah, we gotta have Dana in them hospitals.
What? That's hilarious.
I want one of those.
All right, so
Oh, sure, please.
I'm always eating it.
back to what we were talking about earlier with sharing locations in relationships.
That's the whole
First of
song
all,
about
do you
sharing.
think that is? Do you think that's a thing? Like, should
It's
you
a-
like when I say sharing locations? I mean that motherfucker on and it don't come off.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. Like now, if you in a questionable
No, it's a thing.
situation, like if you in a questionable area, like yeah, definitely share it with
Yeah.
somebody. Not even just your significant. Like yeah,
Yeah.
definitely share it with somebody. Like
Yeah.
all that shit. If you traveling, like
Yes. Yep.
now unless you on, I don't know what your travel plans are, but if it's a nice wholesome trip and you got somebody back home
No,
that
even
you being
still.
wholesome with, like. Definitely at least cut it on at night, like when you going out, like
no,
maybe
if you overseas, it should be on period.
Oh well, it should be on period overseas.
And if you end up in a hut somewhere in the middle of Mexico, your man ain't gonna know where you at. Just tell him you on a tour in a local city.
Don't go to Mexico. It's crazy out there right now. I just want to put that out there. It's crazy out there right now.
It is wild.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Cabo though.
I mean, you can go, just not right now,
Beautiful.
like bro.
What's
They-
happening right now?
Bro, they just well, I don't know if they just arrested, but they arrested El Chapo's son, and it's not
It's a
going
war.
well. It's not going well.
wow.
It was a plane flying over, like that just got like that was just in the crossfire, getting hit like a commercial airplane getting hit in the crossfire. Like yes, they are not
They
playing.
don't play.
They are not playing.
The cartel basically run Mexico.
Ooh, yep. All right. Well,
But yeah, so
But location, I think it
he
depends.
said hell no. Sharing.
who said that?
Yeah, myself said hell no to sharing locations.
Like at all? Like
I be traveling a lot,
I get
and
it
I
though
be
because
on
if you
my
share it
own a
once,
lot, so
You
I
just shared
wouldn't
it
mind
last
it
time.
in that regard.
Yeah.
But I think you definitely have to be on a certain level with each other because that can become obsessive.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Like that
I
can
think
become
sharing
like
it
a,
definitely is obsessive.
Yeah, because then it's like you just end up getting into the habit of like, let me just see where she at. Let me just
Yeah.
see what he doing.
that's
Yeah.
ugly.
Let me just see
Yeah.
like, and that's
That's-
like that turns into like, well, where was this? Where was that? And you just made a stop at your homegirl crib or something. You know what I mean? Like it ends up like making something
I
like
think
very
every situation
small.
different because it's just like damn. What if your shorty a social worker? She's
I'm
bound to be
screaming.
anywhere. Like
I'm weak, but just in general, you're not gonna realistically know the address of every fucking place that your
Right.
girl
What
stopped.
if she
so
doing
it's like
Grubhub?
the second.
Anywhere. Like
Most can get crazy.
regular relationships, if you set it on, you probably just forget to turn it off.
That's how it's
that's their
supposed to
selling
go.
They're not
point.
even
That's their
looking
selling
at
That's how
point.
it's
You're not even
supposed to
looking
go.
at it.
You don't even
That's how
notice.
it's supposed to
You
go.
don't.
I'm sending you my location because I'm out and about. Yada
Right.
yada yada yada.
Then why you notice every
And then
time I
you
turn it
just
off?
don't- Well, it alerts you. That's why.
Do it.
Yeah, it'll be
The
like.
opposite person.
Oh, I don't know if it alerts the opposite person, but it definitely says it on the
No.
screen like you stop sharing.
Not
your
the phone,
location.
girl. You better get somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Cause he's somewhere and we don't know where he at.
I'm screaming.
That's
I'm
that's
weak.
hilarious.
No, but it's like the same thing as like having like Facebook passwords or like your phone password. Like if you're not in a good situation and like that trust level is not even like already there, you're creating like an obsessive option. You know,
Interesting.
No, she right on that.
that's how I feel.
I
like,
mean,
You can create it, not
if,
it
if,
is. It can.
It
yeah,
can,
if
yeah.
you're already on a good standing, then it's just like you're just open about stuff. You know their stuff, they know your stuff. You're not really pressed about it. It's just knowledge you guys have. With a lot of other relationships, the second you open Pandora's box, that mug, the second you turn your back, the second you go to sleep, the second you go take a shit, the second you fucking go, you know what I mean? Mugs is gonna be all up in
I feel like
everything.
I don't know. I feel like certain women. I feel like you'll know if you got that kind of woman.
Absolutely.
If she's the one that's like, can I get your passwords? You
No,
know
but
what
men
I'm
be
saying?
like that too. Men be like that
Oh,
too.
child, I don't know.
Men be like that too.
I mean, me and Malik have
Men
each
that don't know
others,
better.
But I ain't never used
Every
it.
nigga that took that trip in the phone and
Bro.
and lost half their body weight.
And
Just be like, oh.
if you listen, like Tara said, I want to lose some weight. Let me go through their phone. But that is real. If you go looking for trouble, you are going
Every time you're gonna find it every time.
Because you're going to go back to 2004. Like, you're going, and you're not
And now
stopping
you're gonna
till
be
you find
pissed the fuck
something.
off about something that doesn't even make sense to be mad
When you
about.
chilling and that old shit happen. Yeah.
Literally.
Crazy,
Hey, gang.
Let me slide over something.
I was
yeah,
just about to
no.
say, man, he ain't coming, man. We can just
Right,
go.
at this point, I like that
I was
shit.
about to call in the show.
Oh, yeah.
The
and,
number is pinned to the comments, but you
Thank
got
you.
something to say, call
Yeah,
in.
y'all
Yeah,
can
call
in.
it.
You got to plug the wire into your phone, by the way.
What
It's a
why?
little black wire. It should be on the floor somewhere. The white tape.
Fire, cause my shit
Ty
about to
said,
die.
that's too much. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
is that?
I'm weak.
if I plug it in and then what happens?
So if they call, you can hear them. They can hear them.
Oh, it's supposed to come to me?
It went him through the
That's
speaker.
what I thought.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
y'all
Yeah,
call in.
I don't know if it worked.
And,
I don't know if I got it.
I'm about to call
You
it.
got an iPhone, Alicia?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm about to call a number.
Wait a minute. Bro, if it was up to me, I had
it's
no
like
idea.
Grace
I'm sorry if y'all been calling.
I'm
They been
weak.
picking
Have
up.
you been
I didn't call. I get a notification too. They didn't call.
Okay.
Oh, you get it. See, I told y'all he was going to run in here and be like, wait. Tyler said, that's too much.
Yeah, he said that's too much. He ain't sharing.
Sisters and
Yeah,
just
no,
walked in
I
out of
think
nowhere.
I think in general there's really no reason. I don't know. It's really no reason. But if you do, I don't think.
I just
you
feel like
should.
only if you're doing some questionable activities that you want them to know about, then you should, share locations.
I'm weak. We're
Side
talking-
note,
we're talking about
if you
sharing
have an
locations
iPhone
with
and
your
you haven't
partner, like,
updated
is
that little
a
setting in your
normal
privacy,
thing? Is that
your
something
phone
that
has told you
doing?
everything
Oh my
there it
gosh,
is to
that's
know
lit.
about all you and your locations.
Oh, that's dope.
Like I can show you a spot in your phone if you haven't changed it, and it'll tell me every street you've been on the last fortnight.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
no cap.
kind.
No,
Ty said, I ain't
that's
I don't know what that is, though, but
weird.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Remind me of the old Sonic and Knuckles game, Sega.
Weird.
Oh,
I'm showing my age. Sorry.
sorry. Hey,
Oh,
everybody.
R&B,
like
you missed it. We was talking about take one for the team a while ago, but
Oh
we didn't.
yeah,
we didn't
that
even,
conversation. That's crazy.
But I did. But yeah, when did you have to take one for the team, R&B? Like how? Like it was one of those like bad
You
going to
taking
sleep in
one
the
for
car
the team?
stores.
I did back in the day.
How far
yeah.
you had to go?
Yeah, how far did you have to go? Cause she felt comfortable in his message, like, hey.
This back when I was in like, I was like fresh out of college, so
Fresh out.
back in my skinny day, I was about 160. She's about 280.
Ooh.
It,
I didn't mean to say that, y'all.
it was. It's something I tried to erase from my memory. Just put it like that.
Oh, you went
so
that far.
how far? Did
Oh, you went
oh,
that
you
far.
had to go the distance.
280 is skinny.
Ooh, my style said he up for the challenge.
Put that,
You know
put that
I
on the
already
shirt, my
snagged
style.
I'm already there.
It was rough. I ain't gonna lie. It was.
It was up.
It's something I tried. It's one of those like afterwards you're like, the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know. I heard the big girls got.
I heard big
Was you
girls
going
be
through
throwing
time?
it
Nah,
down.
You
big
feel
girls
me?
run.
I heard they be throwing it
Big girls
down.
are track stars. They run.
To the track star.
I
I guess
heard
somebody
that.
lying then, cause
So do you dipped out like right away, or like you had that little awkward next day?
It's one. No, I didn't stay the night. Hell no. It was one of the. My homeboy was in the
Don't
bathroom.
stay tonight,
My
y'all.
homegirl was in the bathroom with,
Uh-huh.
with the roommate who was bad.
Okay.
And
Yo,
I
home girl. Was in the. Yeah.
My
Here?
my homeboy was in the bathroom with the shorty who was bad.
Okay.
This one was kind
She was that bad. You had to take one for the team.
Yeah.
Nah. That was. Like, look, I've been kicking it with you all night.
Yeah.
You heard them jokes. You
Look
heard
about
that
that.
joke. Now, come on now.
the
Shit.
thing about making one of your friends take one for the team is you never hear the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never hear the end
This
of
is
that
one of
shit.
the you owe me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's
You owe me.
with guy groups. No cap. Like we probably forgot about it that next week.
Y'all don't talk about it.
We just won't go with them to go see that shorty no more. Like you finna go over there? No.
I
I'm
remember
good.
our spring.
I'm okay.
No, females will
We
never
gonna spring
let you
garden?
forget
No,
it.
I'm alright.
Never let you forget it.
I'm alright. Nah, but yeah, that's all that'll be. Like we ain't gonna never hold it over our homeboy. Yeah, you remember that time I was fucked? Nah, we don't. Dudes don't do that.
Well, female groups are different because they never let you. Like one time in college, we went to hang with this football team, and yeah, so one of our homegirls.
What school was it?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
So one of our homegirls had hang
It was
with
downtown?
with the ugliest dude in the group, and his name was Beans. And she was so mad. She was so mad. Like it was crazy, and we were just like,
Beans, you say?
I think it was.
What year was this?
"Shut up, Richie."
All right.
So I'm like,
Picture it. The year was
it was not your
2019.
school.
Oh,
Not far from it, but it was not your school.
you gave it away,
So-
yeah.
I've had homegirls
We was in
try to
college
make
at
me
the
dance
same
a little.
time.
I'm
You
not
was-
doing
I
it.
met
That's
you
how I
in
know.
college.
That's how I know
That's
where
a
you was
bad
at. You was in the
friend.
hood. You was over there
I'm
by
not.
the.
Do y'all-
You know, he told me he's gonna be there. Yada yada yada.
Anywho.
Do
Find
y'all like
somebody else to do
ASMR?
it, cause I'm not.
Find
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not.
Not like a bunch of horny ass like college students can be very persuasive.
Can they? Can they now?
I'm gonna need
Where is you sitting now?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna need the can over this and that.
I'm screaming.
All right, no, you was talking about like holding it over, like you was downtown by the cookout, but yeah, you was saying.
Oh, dang! You wanna go ahead and throw out years? Somebody gonna be flipping through their college yearbook like, what was the football team looking like?
They said nigga in the comments now. I know Beans.
Damn, Bean's still ugly now.
His ugly ass drive trucks. What?
Damn, Beans looking a little refried these days.
No, but Widow Beans is
wait.
fine now. Like that's normally how karma works. Beans might be fine now.
Nah,
That's always how that
Nah, this
goes.
shorty still ain't.
that nigga probably went
Look
from
'em
baked
up.
beans to pinto beans.
I don't know his real name. He was the one that
Man,
we
that's just
put the-
Beans. Yeah.
That nigga look like a
We
kidney
we
bean
put
these
the
days.
you know it's tiers to female groups. It's
Wait.
tiers, and you know.
Every female group always got the one Vespuccia in the group. You like,
Period. So we put her with Beans. It is what it is.
Damn.
And then they be trying to act bougie.
Away with him.
Okay,
The
girl.
fuck?
You gonna run some
Okay, I
errands.
used to just gas her up. Like, you got it, babe.
See, that'd be the issue. You gotta be like, nah, you can't. You ain't this type. No offense.
We be
I don't
constricted.
have to do that. I don't have to do
Yeah.
that. No, I'm that type of person. I'm like, you think you can take my man Trey?
You know
Nah,
what?
that ain't your type.
It's a weird thing to say to somebody.
Yeah, because I can take niggas for sport. It's easy. That's
For
child's
sport.
play. So if you think you can, please try.
She said we talking about practice. We talking about practice.
That's
practice.
Playoffs.
Like what?
Playoffs.
That's the game.
Bet.
Mm.
Bet.
Shout out to all them folk in the comments. I had to take one for the team.
With the
You
friend.
friend. The other wire.
Yeah, I did. I just
Talking
looked at
about
that.
what the
Shout out to
friend
the
mouth
other
look
team.
like.
I'm about to call and see if it work, by the way.
My styles.
You gonna call and see if it works. But yeah. So the next topic, we're gonna talk about that Gabrielle Union. Said
I
she
feel
felt
it.
comfortable cheating on her first husband because she was paying all the bills. Now I'm not saying I agree.
It just came out.
A couple weeks
I
ago.
agree if he won't hold nothing down at the house either.
In the brand new that's-
But I believe that I think in her book, because I know somebody that read her book. I think her book was saying like she had
This a new book or the last book?
it might be the new book, but yeah, it was a book saying like he was cheating and all of that, and on top of that, she was paying all the bills. It's not working.
She got new
Fuck,
books
are
and
you
old
cheating?
books.
And I'm
Did
paying
Gabrielle
all
write the
bills.
Bible?
Because his pride was hit. He was going to a woman that was feeding his pride. It's,
Sign to
that's
that account that's
simple science.
attached to the phone.
But
Men need that though. They
what?
need that.
Need
Like
what?
that's simple
But
science.
the fact that
Men
there
need
are
what?
They
women
need- they
out
need their
there
pride, their
willing
ego
to gas
strokes.
a man
I
with
need
no
something
job cheating on his women is mind blowing to me.
So since I
Like
can't
you're
see the
making
comments-
him feel like he worth something better.
Mm.
So he should be fucking with you,
Mm.
and she busting her ass to pay all the bills, and he's sleeping with you on her.
He don't feel
That's
like a
weird.
man, and it's internal. It has nothing to do with that woman, but he doesn't feel like a man because he's watching her go out and bust his ass. and he's the one that has to take care of the kids and make the meals and whatever.
Yeah, he's
And
sitting
so
there
his
with the
pride
I
is
eat
shot.
ass face
Right.
while
But
she out
then-
there actually eating ass, potentially.
Wait, I'm screaming.
He don't know because he ain't there.
Screaming.
It's the whole thing.
But why he can't work too?
I think he was
If
an
he
football
felt
player.
like less of a
He was
fucking
trying to get on
man,
that
what
next
if-
team. He was just
What if it?
well,
Canadian
what
ball
if-
won't
he
call
should
him.
start
I don't know
acting
what's
or
going
some
on.
shit.
But
She
what
can't
if she
blame
just had
her.
a position
not too
in
much
life
on
where
that.
she just
That's
made
a lucrative
way
career.
more money than him.
Oh, Alicia.
I'm pretty sure this was two
I'm
can
not
play at that
trying to
game,
down it.
Gabrielle.
Like, we talking
I'm
about
just
Gabrielle
saying, you'll go
Union.
into another field or some shit.
We not talking
Like,
about
what
a
the
That's what
regular
you do.
woman.
You know what I mean? And
Gabrielle
you're not
Union.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, you feel me?
You a rapper for real.
Comparatively,
I be
doing
that
that shit all the time.
You be trying. That's crazy.
comparatively, it's
Everybody
still
stream
She's
heebie-jeebie by
Gabrielle
Alicia
Union. She
LaRue.
making actor money, right?
Oh
You
shit.
telling him to go get a
We
job
testing these calls out,
at a
y'all.
regular
But y'all keep
everyday
talking.
job.
Yeah, my name Malone Johnson.
To accept,
Lord.
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Absolutely not.
Voicemail.
I don't know what happened.
Immediately
To
no.
send to
Hello?
voicemail,
Did I send a
press
voice?
2.
No.
Malone, are you
Hit
still there?
one.
Oh,
Hit
hit
one.
one.
Nobody called up this witness.
Hello?
Yo,
Yeah, what it do like, baby?
you on the mic with the grand jury? What's goody? Y'all like that? That was cool.
Nah, shit, man. I just want to tap in with That's Law. You know, it's your boy Malone Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk my shit.
Absolutely
I'm a
not.
grown ass man. I'm not finna call you delicious. No, fuck that. I don't know what that name is.
Man,
You
call
say
me by
MJ?
my God-given name, bro. You got two
Malone
beautiful ladies up there on the
Johnson.
screen.
Nah.
Man, they
I
call me by
just
my
got
name.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, Mr. J,
I'm
we'll
not gonna lie, that's a
appreciate you
little
calling in with this. Now that we
embarrassing.
know
That's
that
a
the
little
calls work, we
embarrassing.
gonna y'all start calling in on this live chat.
Don't hang up on me, man. That's Law.
Nah, he sound like he was on Ty Harris' last album.
What in the world? Did you know? Did you know from the beginning?
What? Yeah.
Malone Johnson.
That's why I said I'm a grown ass man. I'm not finna call
I
you
didn't know why you
delicious.
was Yo, that is hilarious. Ty said I hate Cool Kid Davon so much.
What happened? I was on the phone with Tyra.
Malone John. And I'm just saying it like I keep saying no, his name is Malone. Malone. It's Malone.
Malone Wood.
So fellas, you staying in the house rent free. Your
Yeah.
shorty like to fuck around a little bit.
Nah.
You staying?
Wait, I'm staying in the house rent free.
Rent free? Like you ain't paying no
She
bills.
paying your whole way.
Everything.
And I get to fuck too?
Well, that's it. That's your choice.
I mean,
'Cause she,
No, I'm saying.
I guess that would be your decision.
I guess, yeah. But
is she busy? I'm
Well,
imagine
in
she don't
this
really got a lot
Yeah,
of
if
free
she's
time.
busy, you probably would have time.
Well,
in
hold
this
on.
scenario, he was cheating,
Hold on.
right?
Because if she paying the bills and she fucking around on me, then that makes me the bitch, and that ain't cool. So I mean, I gotta get some pussy too.
See, he proving my point.
I'm
But
saying-
that's a pride
So
thing
it's a
for
pride
men.
thing.
Huh?
It's a pride. Like you just couldn't be at a house rent free.
At that point, it's
And-
just
And
I'm at a house
not getting
rent-free.
other pussy.
If she fucking other people
Mm-hmm.
and she paying all the bills, I get that. But then that just gives me free will just to fuck around and do what I want to.
So,
if she
at that
was-
so
point,
if you
y'all in an
paying all the
open
bills and you
relationship.
fucking around, would you be mad?
No, that's completely different.
It is not completely different at all in life.
Wait a minute.
If
if
you're
I'm
paying
using-
all the
Let me finish
bills
the
and
sentence. Hold on. Let me
fucking
finish the sentence
around,
with a comment section.
if Johnny has 2 apples,
Like,
No,
what?
no, no.
Let me finish the sentence with a comment section. What I asked was, if you paying all the bills and you fucking around, are you upset? Not you personally. Not you, like if you fucking around. Would you be mad if your shorty fucking around? Because it was just said that the script was flipped. I'm gonna fuck around and she fucking around.
Here's my answer. If you're using the money against me, if you saying, oh, because I'm paying all the bills, I get to go ahead and fuck around, then I'm gonna fuck
But
around
isn't that
too.
what men technically do every fucking
If they
day?
say that, then it's still, I mean, that's not
Do
right.
they have to say
Right.
it?
Some men don't flat out say it.
But still, okay, so let's say, and that's just cheating in general. They have, the
My
money has
thing
nothing to do
is,
with it.
if
The money
you
has nothing to
Order
do
in
with
the
it.
court.
if y'all are putting monetary value on fidelity, that y'all got bigger issues than a fuck around.
Talk to him, that's what I'm saying.
I think
You gotta make this much for me not to cheat.
you gotta y'all just need to break the fuck up or agree to be in an open relationship.
Period.
That, don't bring the money
Guys
into
don't
it.
like open relationships because I feel like men fuck mindlessly.
Guys,
Women don't fucking
Hey, cut this out. Hey, what y'all doing? That's a lot of voices going on.
stay back
Cut that
there.
shit out.
A lot of women don't like open relationship because they get insecure when they realize
that the guy could kind of do better if he wanted to.
Ain't no fucking
They
way.
get insecure as hell.
No.
Women get insecure as hell.
I know a lot of niggas be in open
I
relationships
know
up
it
until she
the
start
other
cheating back. They
way.
be like, hold on, wait.
I know a lot of guys, that are good with cheating, and the second the
But
ladies
cheating
start
is-
doing it,
cheating
they
is
a lot. The lady a lot better.
Cheating open is different.
Open is not
Because-
cheating.
It's different.
True.
It's not
A lot of
But
in terms of the
open in general though is a problem for a lot of men because women can easily go out there and bag a better dude
and
than
so
a
can
guy.
so can men.
No, because here's
Bro.
the
So
thing.
can men.
No,
The
'cause-
No,
difference
I don't think
is
so.
women can find.
I don't think it's as
no,
easy.
No, it's
I don't think it's as
Shit.
easy.
You must
I
not
think
have-
better
Nah.
women
Nah.
have higher
the
standards.
the difference is women can find quote unquote better guys to fuck.
Here we go.
Men can
Not
find
men,
better
niggas.
women who wants to date us, and they say shit like "break it with your girl and be with me." That's the difference. No guys.
I don't think so.
records.
I don't think so.
No, you want to
Nah.
post my inbox?
I be
again?
feeling.
I don't think
Oh.
I
Fifth
don't-
I'm saying
Amendment.
that's the biggest
Fifth
difference.
Amendment.
Like that's the.
Fifth
Not,
Amendment.
not me, of course. I'm talking about me. I go to church. I'm talking about me. But like, that's the biggest difference. Like, man, we got women like they be like, break up with your girlfriend, be with me. Why you with her for? Why you still with her? They'll be the side piece wanting to be the main piece.
You think women don't have that too?
Y'all got guys
See,
Yeah,
wanting to
you
fuck.
think
So from what I've been hearing though,
you have men ready to throw it all away for you? I have men that I have never even touched
Come on.
that are ready to give me whatever
Come
the
on.
fuck I want when
Come
I
on.
want if I let them.
Come on.
I don't
So
let them,
Come
and
on.
that's why it don't happen.
Come on.
I would have
Fuck.
rose petals laid at my feet when I walked
Come
out my
on.
door if I let
I'm saying,
motherfuckers do
come
what they
on.
wanted
When
to
you-
me.
when
Let me tell y'all a funny
And-
thing about tricks, though. Let me tell you about the funny thing about
Yeah.
tricks. Most niggas only got one trick. They gonna give you everything you want once.
Tricks a little bit different.
They gonna give you everything you want one time.
That's
Talk about it.
One time. They gonna give you everything you want one time.
It's a little too
You better ask
loud
the
over
world
there.
that one
It's
time.
a very taken
Shortcut to the pussy.
jury. It's a
You
little
got
too loud
one
over
golden
there.
request.
boy,
That Wizard of Oz got one wish for you.
if this damn show was closed captioned, everybody be confused as hell.
My watch just told me you in a loud environment. Are you okay?
I'm weak.
Golly.
But yeah, like you said, like niggas gonna trick niggas.
No, but and you know the other thing about men though,
Uh-uh.
men pretend like they not as soft as they are. Because you men will get around each other and be like, yeah, that bitch, yada 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 yada. Turn around and be in that bitch inbox like, you good, baby? You need anything?
You know what's funny about men though?
You got it. Go ahead. I know what you gonna say because I was gonna say it.
That's called
That
running
is
game.
not running
It's called
game.
running
Nah,
game.
nah.
It's
Like,
definitely called running game.
Hashtag the
Nah.
manip.
It
That's
is
what it's called.
not.
Motherfucker,
It's not a manip if you are emotionally affected by your manip. Like that don't make no
We
sense.
trying to get the pussy.
Men
to
will
continue
cry
its
when we
natural.
think nobody else ain't paying attention but you and her. Men will cry. That's just how it goes.
I'm
I don't know
sorry.
about
Y'all
Y'all think it's real as
either
shit.
y'all either really good actors or y'all full of shit.
Hell yeah.
Because
Both.
I've had
both,
some
we
men
both.
like
Both.
snotting and
Both.
everything.
Both.
Bro,
So like,
It's a sliding scale.
you don't even have to do all that.
I think it's
really.
like 87% of men have no clue what the fuck they want.
Right.
Like
Niggas
at
and
all.
men.
That's
Like
100%.
you have
Niggas
your
and
best
women.
option
What up,
in
dudes?
your life, but even with that,
Who said
you
that's
don't
the
know
best
what the
option?
fuck you
Who said that's
want.
the best option? though?
That's the
it.
problem with
might
y'all. Y'all always think the grass is greener on the other side, and it's
And you
not.
always think that you
Sometimes
deserve
it is,
something
though.
crazy or better.
not.
Sometimes it is, but
That
we
shit
have
is a lot
it.
of
Not.
But if
Sometimes
you
we
were-
know that grass green on the other side, but
But
that water
if you
bill
was
high.
Some
supposed
niggas
to
don't
be
have
with-
grass.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna like shit.
Maintenance bill be great.
Sometimes the grass is greener because it's fake.
Come on now.
The fuck?
And
Sometimes
it don't
y'all
mean
don't
it's gonna
have
be greener
grass.
for you. When you move in, that grass might not
And
be
just
green no
because
more.
that bitch look cute or whatever don't mean she gonna treat you how I treat you.
Period.
Nah, we cut the grass one day. We know. We was like, yeah, but I ain't gonna chill out.
I usually
I'm just
I,
fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking
I
with you.
usually cut
No.
the grass when I know somebody coming over to the
The
house.
problem is a lot of men, when you know somebody too comfortable, that's when you like to test the water.
Yep.
Because it be the same bitches that you being all over that you get too comfortable with, and then the next thing you know, you're like, well, I could get her. Let me see who else.
Yeah.
And it be like, see who else.
Come on.
See who else,
Come
bitch.
on.
Like, no
Come
fuck,
on.
fuck out of here. No.
Because if you was thirsting over here at one point,
I'm
it's
fucking-
plenty niggas.
Dude
other
said
niggas-
I'm gonna eat all the grass on both sides.
That's like, I'm not even surprised by that.
Fingers to that
I'm
one.
not even surprised by that at all. Like,
Little cast iron
Goose is a
stomach.
cow.
Okay.
He's a cow at this point. Just because.
No, because at the end of the day, you still always end up fucking with one more than all of them, and that's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand.
Everybody's not on
If
the
you
same
always
level.
end up fucking
level.
with
Even Don
one more
Juan
than
had
all
a bottom,
of them,
bitch.
why
Like,
not fuck with them?
There's levels to it though.
Alicia.
Everybody, some people are 3 a.m. you up. Some people are good morning. But 5 of them is the good morning text. It's the same text message.
Some people,
Then you
they
got
got Granny
some-
Smiths at the farmer's market. Are you
then,
trying to go?
then you got some you can go to Walmart with in the middle of the daytime.
Wait a
Everybody's
minute.
not.
Walmart in the middle of
So-
the daytime?
That's
They
embarrassing.
doing it.
Yeah,
Yo,
everybody's
Kanye.
not the
They
same.
doing
Can I
it.
just say this for my ladies?
You go to Walmart in the daytime, y'all doing it wrong. That's
What
different.
R&B
Yes.
said is very important because just because you can get a man in your bed don't mean it does not equate to you being that girl. You really have to look at the circumstances as to when that man is with you. You know what I'm saying? No.
However,
No,
being
you said it. You said it.
That's true.
How that
being
man is with you.
approved ain't gonna get you. Ain't
Because
gonna get it.
sleeping with
Ain't gonna get
somebody
it either.
is no, it's not a pro. It doesn't mean anything. Like,
Especially if he
honestly,
only hits you up every time he
Yeah,
married
it's
the one
pretty
he really
Riley.
loves.
Hey, that's law, man. Who
To
this?
accept, press 1. To send a
Press one, you
voicemail,
got press
press
one.
2.
Oh damn. Hold on. I just got this phone. Hold on.
It's the first time.
Yo, you on the mic with That's Law? What's goody?
Yeah, your boy Titty Riley, we back again, baby. What's up?
Bruh,
This was,
you just might as well come to the studio, goddamn, at this point. Shit.
this was the worst. Right?
But it's Titty Riley. But hey, I got a question. First off, shout out to That's Law, because I like what y'all speaking. It's that real truth. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, I just want to join in on the conversation because y'all feel like y'all really talking that real pimp skill. And you know, your boy Titty Riley comes from the school of pimp, so I just wanted to join in and throw my little 98 cents in there because y'all don't need my 2 cents, you know.
Did he just do math?
Can I join in?
Go ahead.
Oh, y'all fancy. Like I was saying, though. Hey, yeah, whatever the fellas are saying, they right. Hey, pimps up, hoes down. Remember that.
Hey.
And then he hung up.
Why did the beep, 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 bro?
Right. Anyhow, Alicia, you gotta think of it like Airbnb. You know how you have your house or whatever that you live in, but then you rent the Airbnb because it's nice and you want it for specific things. You go in there for a weekend and you're like, oh, this is nice, but you still gonna go back home.
I feel that. I can feel that to certain extents, but at the same time, like, my people capacity is so low. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm entertaining mad men at one fucking time. Because first of all, I mean, let's just be real, bro. Like, if you know you fucking dope, you know you fucking dope, and that's too much going on in my phone all the fucking
You
time.
can't deny quality.
You can't.
You can't.
And
Like,
you gotta
I'm
put
a
it in
mortgage.
a jar
I'm not an Airbnb.
on the top shelf for special
Yeah,
occasions.
that's crazy. I can't.
I
can't entertain. There.
There's very much something wrong with
You
the motel.
can
six,
leave
so-
the red roof with bed bugs.
You hear me?
You can leave the motel 6 with roaches. You don't even. No.
Again, I'm a mortgage
I
type
don't give
of
a
bitch.
damn
not
how
no
good the
Airbnb.
hotel is.
Some shorties get the backseat of the car.
Living in that motherfucker is not
I'd
right.
rather that than a Motel 6.
Standards in the
Like,
trenches,
It
honey.
depends.
they are in the trenches out here.
Backseat of the car is crazy.
That's crazy.
Backseat of the car is wild.
But it's not.
Backseat of the car is
Lit.
fun if it's not just some weird rim.
Backseat by
No,
Ari
yeah,
Lennox is
it's-
a great
it's-
song.
it's
I
lit.
love that song.
Get it in the backseat
It's
of
real
my
wet
Roy.
back there.
Blanket down. I
Ooh,
got
the
leather
child. Oh
seats.
yeah, that's the
like
best
that.
thing about
All that
Wiggle.
cloth seats.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Soggy ride home. Gotta have that towel in the car. It's gonna be a soggy ride home.
I plead the fifth.
Not me, Rich. Not me though. But you ever? I read this song. You ever done this? Hit a chick in the backseat of the car and then hit her with what you about to do.
I'm
Like,
never
wait,
calling
Like
him
you
a
kind of kick him
backseat.
out the car. Like after
He's
you
never
like.
testifying for me. R&B is never going on the stage.
Nah, I read this online.
Oh, not me,
But
but
I read it on.
Wait. So you hit her and then you put her out the car?
Not me. That's what the post said though. I read.
So you don't offer her a ride home, or did she already have her own car?
She went too far from the house if that was the case.
She got a bus pass.
It's crazy. Like the things I be hearing from men, it really make me think of like,
How far is
damn,
the
like
car?
I never.
You
was
know
really
what
in trenches
confuses
like
me
that.
the most?
No.
What makes men think that they're better than the pussy that they fuck?
Ooh! Oh my God! Oh no!
Somebody is fucking fucking
on.
her. Don't that make
Come
you a
on.
smelly 300-pound bitch? Fuck
Come
her.
on.
Like
So,
that's what like.
Period.
It means I donated to charity.
Added to the count.
Nah.
It means I
Yeah,
donated.
he said, listen.
Completely out of context. Juice Tyrell said moo.
I never talk negative about something I smashed. That says a lot about your character.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
It
you.
means you donated to charity.
Thank
Right.
you.
No.
I wouldn't talk shit about anything I smashed
But not that.
twice.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No.
If you smash twice, then that's different.
Yeah.
One time, that
Once
really
is
counts.
a lot.
They be guys be like, oh, she a
That's
prostitute.
it.
One time could have got me like, yo, I didn't know it was like this.
Because
Like, wait a minute.
I'm judging you by the women you screwing. You know what I'm saying? And please don't think if you dealing with women
Vice versa now,
at
hold
this
on.
caliber,
Yeah.
you
It's
think you
vice
gonna be
versa.
able to
It really
screw
is
me?
vice versa.
Vice versa now. Hold on.
You can't screw me. You was dealing with women that, baby, what is you
I mean,
doing?
if you honestly like, if your ratio is like 20, like fucking random ugly ass bitches that you can't
I mean,
even
nah,
remember
it's
that
not
you
bad
had, whatever.
I mean,
Two bad bitches.
I mean,
it's
any guy who
like,
say the
My
only
life
smashing
off
tits is
y'all
a
all
liar.
bad. So
that's not true. That's not true because you got nostrils.
That was the case. Ray
and
Charles
you
wouldn't
can
have
feel
been so
shit.
picky.
He
Hold on.
said when the lights off, you all bad. That's not true. That's not true.
I would say any guy who said they only
You can
smash
feel that
tens
shit
is
in
a
the
liar.
dark. Like, you just
They
be-
all lie. They say they only smash tens. They're a liar.
Well, no, that's
It's
not.
Like,
I
we
agree
know
with that.
always,
But
like, child, my body's been buried.
he's like, well,
So you
actually,
tell me back in the day, you never hit it for?
Our
Back in
bodies
the
be
day?
buried. We know everybody y'all smashed though.
In your whole life.
Can't rob no bank with R&B.
Because bitches be real loud, but my body's be buried. You hear me?
You be throwing around y'all real reckless.
I'm sorry, not you, baby.
Yeah, I know you're not talking about me.
Well, you
That's
tall,
all I'm
that's
saying.
different.
I'm
You tall, that
weak.
don't count. That's different.
He's like, my worst is maybe like a 9.1.
Yeah, he's like, I had a 9.3 one time, but I was
Yeah,
drunk.
he tall. Yeah, he don't count. He tall.
But that tall shit don't work for everybody.
You know what? You right.
It works
This
for a
is
lot
just-
of. It works for a lot of bodies.
That tall shit don't work for everybody. Them
You're
short
definitely
motherfuckers
right.
surprise the fuck out you sometimes. You don't never know
Woo,
it.
short and thin, girl.
Hold on, I would say,
Woo.
I might need a
ain't
little.
nobody here really short. Somebody said, y'all smashing little 4'11" dudes the same equivalent as us.
No,
smashing
it ain't.
300
Not
pounds.
true.
Same
No, it
equivalent.
Not
ain't.
true. Because
Because
a mother
baby
being
having
short
baby
don't
arms.
determine what kind of man he is.
Period.
And what her weight does determine she's.
No, and I-
No,
I'm not
because
even
I
gonna
think
say weight.
I said a smelly 300 pound.
My-
I didn't
my
300
type of
pounds
team
by
chick,
herself.
her
I've
hygiene
seen
was
some
on
pretty
point.
ass
I-
300
I
pound
want to
women.
clarify.
Right.
My takeaway for the team chick, her hygiene was on point.
I'ma say
It just, I want to post it.
it's
in
about the
only
caliber
group
of
chat.
woman
Yeah.
that it is. Like if it's a throwaway woman, like
You
she
wouldn't even put it in
smashing
the group
I
chat.
think
That's a
more guys are
Y'all
fucking
just-
on bigger women than they care to admit.
Same with women in
There's
the
nothing wrong
midget
with
stuff.
that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, it's
No,
not.
not
Midgets
really.
need love too. They need
No,
love too.
bitches do need love, but like I said, y'all don't know where our bodies is buried, but we know the women y'all fucking on, and that's the problem. I think that's really the
We
problem.
know, trust me, we know the people y'all be messing with too now. We be
Exactly.
judging
That-
you.
that-
I just
The
think
difference is we're still
Niggas
smashing
talk
it. That don't mean we not
I
judging.
personally think
know,
everybody
that's
just need to shut the fuck
Y'all
up.
be safe. Y'all be safe.
All right, so
Like, y'all think people,
Some dudes talk more than women.
like,
that's
yo,
true though. That's
especially
true.
if they like,
That's true.
Yeah, have you ever
Ugly
tuned
dudes
into
talk
That's
the
Law?
most.
And sometimes y'all tell us without even telling us.
Yeah.
Like,
Or not even ugly,
Y'all be-
just lame.
everybody your
And
dog
they don't
friendly
really
with,
have
we
no
know.
traction for real, and they don't got nothing to talk about for real. The only thing they're gonna talk about is you know who I'm fucking with, you know how I'm whatever, whatever. Like,
y'all be falling in love with like the, why was you waiting for? Like, what the hell
Yeah.
did you see what, like,
I mean,
yeah.
we be seeing potential women.
nah, I don't know what kind of potential, like, you didn't know he was a homosexual from day one? Like,
True.
No.
it took you 2 years and 5 kids to notice that.
No, that's ridiculous.
And that's how it be. That's how it be out there.
At the
Bro,
mall,
I knew of
At
a
the
girl.
mother
I knew
tree.
of a girl, bro, that found out that her baby father was sucking dick for cocaine after they had 3 kids.
You gotta say refreshing.
Yeah.
After they had 3 kids.
oh.
Hey, when this is over, I'm gonna need you to practice hand and do
You
that.
in the
Yeah.
drop.
All right, you already know.
No, that's
It's gonna sound like
That's
the
a
movies.
lot.
All right, so on to the main event.
You know you want to suck a dick for money.
It's. I want to make sure I read it right, cause it's.
Oh Lord,
upward.
what is the main event?
Women don't
The main
understand
What?
Oh, here we go.
that you gotta do wife shit
Mm.
to become a
Let me
wife.
prep myself for this shit. Mm.
It's true.
All right,
What husband shit is men doing to prep themselves for us?
You said she's just turning around. She didn't even answer the question.
What is
She's
wife
just
shit?
completely.
I just want to make
Because-
sure.
What is
I just want to
wife
make
shit?
sure. I just want to know I
Trying to
know,
figure out-
so I can look for it.
What is wife
Okay,
shit?
so if I come across somebody
Uh-huh.
and I don't know you from shit, but we enjoying each other, I'm not washing your motherfucking clothes. I'm not cleaning up after you. I'm not like doing all of these extra motherfucking things just to show you that I can do them if you not like proving to me that this is going fucking somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not happening. I'm not gonna make sure I cook you a nice meal all the motherfucking time. I'm not gonna make sure you're taken care of to a certain degree if I don't know that this is serious. Because you got me fucked up.
Yeah, like to piggyback off of that, you should. I think more so is worded wrong. I think you should carry
Yes.
yourself as a wife if you want to be a wife,
Yes.
right? So if
What
I'm
does that entail?
if I'm already carrying myself as a wife, right? If I'm already keeping my home and cooking meals and stuff like that, if I happen to invite a man over because I'm cooking dinner, it's not necessarily that I'm doing it for him. I was doing it anyways. I was already in the
That's
house.
what I'm saying. It's-
I wasn't
that
in the
husband
clubs.
material
I was
wife is
carrying
internal.
myself like a
Right.
wife.
It's not something I'm gonna do
Right.
because
Just for
it's
that.
internal.
Correct.
Right.
Like some dude, they're provider because it's internal.
Correct.
Whether we date or not, if somebody stepped you wrong, I'm gonna punch him in the eye
Correct.
because it's inside of me. It's not
Correct.
that I'm gonna be. It's not that until you start. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna start protecting you until you show me that we serious. Nah.
Yeah, so
it's
I
in
have
me.
to protect.
It's just it's
Correct.
natural.
I feel that.
And you don't get your feelings hurt because you was already doing it. Now, of
And-
course, I'm not gonna be washing your drop. Like, come on, that's ridiculous, right? But if it's
I wash
it's
my own
already
drop
in
now.
you carry yourself like a wife, and then that man comes into your life, and it aligns, and as things
starts to
move,
like my drawers
it
first.
progresses into that. Maybe y'all end up moving in together, so you take on a little bit more. But you already have to be that type of person because if not, you're gonna be doing things outside of your normal self. You're going to get upset when that relationship ends because you did all this stuff for this man and he still didn't make you his wife.
I mean,
I
it's
feel like
that-
though the people that want that to happen the most are the people that don't deserve it. Like the people that have to speak on, like the men that have to speak on whether the woman is acting like a wife or not.
Oh, yeah.
It be coming from the men that don't deserve it because
I
if you come across a man that's already on that type time, the way you're already on that type time, those things just mesh.
Correct.
They just flow.
It just
It's like
happens.
water. Like you don't have to do nothing, say nothing. It just goes that way.
Yep.
Yeah, I got two
I
things.
agree.
For one, I think that anybody who speaks about other shit being the reason they not getting something is bullshit.